So any action of Krishna, it has got no material negativities. It is all spiritual. It is all benediction. So everything that comes out of Krishna is simply benediction for everyone. So that is the nature of a personality of Krishna. When Krishna kills, it is benediction. When Krishna curses, it is still benediction. Because nothing bad can come out of Krishna, because he is all good, all auspicious. So even from material calculation, something appears good, something appears bad, but when it is in Krishna's context, it all becomes reconciled. So this is the personality of Krishna. Krishna's personality is transcendental in this way. Sometimes we have heard of the story of a pastime that Krishna got headache. We have heard of that story. Krishna got headache, and then he told Narada Muni, if you can apply some dust from the feet of my devotees, then that will cure my headache. Now, can Krishna get headache? Krishna's personality is transcendental. His body is transcendental. Can Krishna get headache? Now, what kind of a headache will Krishna get? Krishna's body is transcendental. Krishna's headache is also a kind of pleasure for him. It is simply an opportunity to create a pastime with him and between him and his devotees, to glorify his devotees. So appropriately in this pastime, we hear that Narada Muni goes to some Brahmanas who are all very rigid followers of Vedic culture, and he asks them, please give from the dust, let some dust from your feet. Krishna has got a headache. And those Brahmanas, they analyzed what Narada was asking. If we give dust from our feet and Krishna applies it on his head, it amounts to we placing our feet on Krishna's head. For that we will go to hell. So the Brahmanas used their very sharp logic and reasoning, and they said, no, we cannot give. Then Narada Muni went to the damsels of Vrindavan, and he asked the gopis. The gopis were very innocent. And when they heard that Krishna has got a headache, they became very concerned. And when they heard from Narada, Krishna has said that dust from the feet of his devotees, when it is applied on his head, it will cure his headache. The gopis were ready to give away the dust. And Narada Muni warned them, you see, you are very eager to give the dust from your feet, but the consequences could be very dire. You will have to go to hell for this. But the gopis said, no, don't delay. Take the dust from our feet and rush. Even if we go to hell, it does not matter. So, Krishna getting a headache is a pastime. It is simply to glorify his devotees. It is simply to illustrate a principle of devotion. So, Krishna's headache, Krishna's pleasure, they are all the same. But nevertheless, there is variety. That is because to create variegatedness for Krishna's pleasure. That is why Prabhupada is saying here, black and white may be contradictory in the material world. In the spiritual world, black and white are all the same. Does that mean there is no black and white in the spiritual world? No. For Krishna's enjoyment, black and white exists. But there is no difference between black and white. Is there no difference? Then why do we say this is black and this is white in the spiritual world? No, the difference also exists. It is achintya. So Veda and Abheda, all contradictions get reconciled in Krishna's personality, in Krishna's abode, in Krishna's existence. That is the transcendental nature of Krishna.